All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Mats from Netrounds, co-founder and CEO. Netrounds is a software company providing active test and measurement solutions from the edge all the way to the public clouds. So the central theme here today is about automation. And I'm here today to talk about automation of active assurance. And assurance itself is a really wide topic. But assurance is answering a simple question: is the customer happy? And I'm not sure about how happy your customers are, but I know as much that there is a lot of frustration with customers out there. So I'm relying on our own research as well as industry research, which is rather remarkable. Let's see if I can get this to move forward. There you go. So there is a lot of frustration out there, and what is really remarkable is that more than 60% of problems are first reported, not reported at all, by customers instead of customer care or IT operations. And this is, of course, really, really remarkable. And why do we have this situation? The situation is of course, not acceptable. And the reason is that there is too much focus on the underlying infrastructure and the VNFs themselves, rather than if the customer is happy. There is a lack of service focus. And the major question, and for everyone here on the panel and the audience here, is how much can automation help out here? And the answer is it can help out a lot if you approach the problem from the right angle. And that's why I'm here today, to help you address the problem. But before we get ahead of ourselves too much, let's look at where are we today in automation. Automation today is focused around devices, resources, bringing up VNFs, booting them up, making sure they get their zero configurations, putting configuration into your network devices. This is what network automation is about today in various parts of the network. The assurance side of it is basically bringing out the infrastructure statistics, counters, traps, syslogs, pings, you got it all. And then there is a belief in the industry that if we grab all these counters all together and put them through some magic, we can answer the question whether the customer is happy or not. But I think what's missing here in the picture is where is the service? Can we really put all these into this magic AI box and there will come something out of it? I think we should look at, from the history, methods that have failed that is pretty similar. The alchemists back in the days tried to go from low-grade base metals and try to produce the high precious metals like gold and silver. Did he succeed? I don't think so. Then we can look at what we're doing today. We're trying to take the same low-grade statistics now and produce the high-grade KPIs to answer the question whether the customer is happy or not. I haven't seen this AI machine yet that will answer this question, and I'm a little bit skeptical, and I think everyone should be in the industry. It might surface one day, it's not here yet. So instead, I think we should go for gold directly. You can actually measure these KPIs on the data plane with the right tools. You can use software now today to deploy them as VNFs on your edge compute nodes in the public cloud, and you can even embed them on routers and switches in your network that can host containers and VNFs. And then you can measure the questions that matter for your customer. You don't have to take a detour through AI. You can deploy them across domains from the customer location to the public cloud. Very simple, very straightforward. And this, of course, is related to active testing. You send traffic on the data plane just like an end user. What would be more simple than that, instead of looking at the statistics from the devices? They answer two different questions. So once you have your active testing solution in place, you can drive it through automation and the whole life cycle. So you can validate every time you launch a new service, or if you touch the service or reconfigure it through your automation engines, you can ask your testing platform, is the service working? Is the customer happy? And you can also keep the same test capabilities in your network to validate 24/7 that it works on the data plane. And you can troubleshoot, you can sectionalize between protocol layers and network domains. This is a very helpful complement to existing classical assurance solutions that answer the question whether devices work or not. At Netrounds, we provide such a solution. Feel free to come to our booth and we will talk more. Thank you so much.